Hey everyone, welcome back to part 5 of Deep Dwarf Earth Elementalist. I'm Ultraviolent 4. We are trying to go into Orc. It's kind of hard. Camping at the stair here is an Orc warlord who has an Elec greatsword. I don't know what I want to do. I think I want to Agi. I don't think I want to Invis. I could also just go down and read a Fear, but I don't know. It's scary. I'm going to Agi at least. I could also put on... I have an amulet that has our Elec, but the Elec isn't really... I mean, the Elec is dangerous, but it's also the fact that it's just an Orc warlord just killing you as well. Okay, Agi, let's see. We've got the warlord. We immediately get electrocuted. Let's take him up. Get electrocuted again. What can we do? Oh wow, we have an enormous chance. Oh no, because I was going at the Orc. It's like an 88% chance to paralyze the warlord? No way. It's 43. Let's give it a go. One more, maybe? And by one more, I mean one more? Okay. So it's out now. It did not work. If we summon a demon to help us, and we just take this really slowly. He writhes in agony. To be careful here. If he hits me again, I think I'll have to heal. Oh, we did it. Okay. Good. Okay, well I think we should be fine now. Now I can just stair pull things up. We've got our warlord skeleton here who's going to help us out. We can make a bit of an army so we can just stair pull things up, although they're just regular orcs. Not really afraid of those. Yeah. And because I'm lazy, I'm not going to bother just turning all these regular orcs into skeletons. Alright. We've got only one stair here, so we definitely have some sort of disjointed orc going on. Could try to find it with my digging wand if I really wanted to, but I guess it doesn't really matter. Okay. Hello orcs. You guys don't afraid me. I'm a deep dwarf with damage shaving. Your puny attacks do nothing. There's an upstairs. We can go see where this leads us. I like doing the upstairs before exploring the downstairs area. There's a lot of dudes. Let's not stand there taking halberd shots. Yeah, the halberd guy's standing one tile away. Okay, he actually stepped to us. That's better. Dodging to 11. I think we're going to do a little bit of a switch here. We're going to turn dodging off and we're going to start training some armour. We still are not short blades to 12. Okay, this was actually really far away. I thought it was strange that I wasn't getting any Deep Dwarf tiles revealed when I was over here, but I guess that makes sense. There was such a massive gap. If I if I were just trying to find that with my digging wand, I'd say a 0% chance I would have found this. You'd have to dig like 4 times or something. Yeah, I've never seen that before. Not that much of a gap. Okay, we're starting to walk into the end vault. I'd rather do around the outsides first. And then once the outside of the level's cleared, then we can head in. Earth to 14. That makes LRD 1%. It makes its spell power pretty high. And I can always wield the Staff of Earth if I really want to. Yeah, so I think maybe that might be enough Earth for right now. So I'm going to turn spellcasting on. Get some more magic. It's a lot of orcs. Fortunately, they're all pretty trivial. Hey, it's a plane. Yeah, I haven't had one of those for a little while. Does it feel like old times? I said I was going to clear the outside, but then I kind of gave up on it because it looks like it's not properly connected. In order to get over there, I have to, I guess, maybe we could try a pass wall. Something's blocking your path through the rock. Means there's an enemy, right? No. Well, I could dig through. I feel like I have 14 dig charges, but I still feel like that's just not worth it. Armour to 1. Okay, well we open this bottom area. Maybe that will wrap around. Nope. Can we pass all this way? Nope. This way? Nope. Okay, that's a lot of dudes. Okay, I'd like to try to LRD them all. Yeah, I don't mind about my skeleton. That was very, very good value. Awesome. A new amulet. Yeah, let's just ID it. +4 reflection. Okay, yeah. I've had the amulet of the gourmand just because I don't really have any other choice. But this is better. And particularly if I get a shield, which I've been trying to find all game, but we never have. It's our orc entrance. It's kind of well hidden. It's in a little sort of a nub at the bottom of the map there. We got stabs there. Sick. Maybe I should train my stealth skill. No, not really. Alright, there's an orc high priest, so we need to back out of sight. We don't just want to be taking high level smites from him, as well as demon summons. Yeah. Stone arrow him. Been corroded a bit, but it wore off. This is kind of one of the more difficult orc endings because you can't dig in here. But what you can do if you are a bit weaker than this is you can always dig a kill hole in the rock out here and then just slowly try to pull the orcs out one at a time into your kill hole. Wow. High Priest is behind me. So I shut the door so that will at least try to buy me a couple more turns, or at least that's the plan. I really prefer not to be sandwiched between a warlord and a high priest. Let's see. I could throwing net him. That's one good way to do it. Because we have almost 12 short blade skill, so we get decent stabs off it. Yeah, it basically worked. We lost our net though. We didn't kill him before he broke out. It's a bit sad. That's okay. Make some skeletons. High Priest again? Yeah, and he's summoning like a madman. Let's back up. We don't have RF for this Sun Demon if he actually chases me down. Ooh. I've got it on the amulet actually. The inaccuracy amulet. I'm not sure how much I want to go through that route. A bookstore, that's exciting. That might be our shadow bookstore. What do we got? We got a book of necromancy. So that's good. That gives us animate dead and vampiric training. Both very good spells to have as a deep dwarf. Special translocations gives us blink as well as passage. Also both very good. So I'm going to mark both of those. A book of callings has our very favorite summon lightning spire. Gotta mark that of course. But I don't actually think I'm going to be training that. No earth spells though that I can see. No, okay. So the main one would be necromancy. That would be the best, and then translocations would be next best. Spire is kind of where's the priest? He's just very tactically sitting behind his demons. I'm gonna Wand of Acid him. Missed, and then maybe the lightning rod. Alright, didn't he die? Oh, he just stepped around the corner. Okay, I need to be careful here. Okay, good. 6 Furries can do a lot of elect damage. Well, elect damage is always a lot, really. What's here? A Potion of Ambrosia. I think I just buy that. That lets you heal as a deep dwarf. That actually works. High Priest again. Short blades of 12. Okay, we can finally turn that one off. So we're training our sort of defense skills right now, and then spellcasting. We're not actually going towards any particular weapon or spell school. Again, step behind my skeletons, and then can I LRDeem there? I can. Yeah, I don't mind. And again. Okay, got it. Good. Hold another massive bunch of them. Maybe we can just enslave the warrior. Yeah, this is what I should be doing on these packs. And then the orc warrior will help me just kill them all. Okay, we'll attack him. You gotta press control if you want to attack your own ally. Once upon a time you used to get stabs for that, which I guess makes sense because they're not expecting you to stab them when you're friends, but no longer. A 2 ultraviolent 4. Armour to 3. Something's hitting me, but I'm pretty sure it's just a random wizard. And we've got Envolt number 2 here. Oh man, that's multiple orc knights and an orc sorcerer. What do? Let's go back out to here where we can get a demon to help us. And then we should be fine with the demon. Are they really not coming? Being outplayed here. Okay. The Orc Knights are not so bad on their own. It's when you got two of them, so they're gonna mite each other. And they'll both be mited. That's when they're an actual threat. A weapon store. It's really rather a shield store. Are there any shield stores in this dungeon? Triple sword, sweet. Huh. A +10 dagger, a +7 dagger of pain that also has Aralek on it. Huh. That might be a really good way to get Aralek, actually. I'm not gonna buy it right now, but that's actually pretty legit. My short sword is more highly enchanted, and it has MR, which, as a general weapon, MR, or as a general protection, MR is better than Aralek. But it is good to have Aralek for the times that you're going to need it. In Snake, there are going to be shock serpents. So yeah, I think we're going to want to get that. But not yet. Let's get one of our books. Is Necromancy the better one? Or Spatial Translocations? Probably Necromancy would be better for right now. It's also quite a lot cheaper, so it lets me actually be able to afford the Pain Aralek dagger when we're going into Snake. Okay. And still no shield? No shield in this game. It's rough. Alright, so we want to memorize what's going on here. Vampiric Training, which we can put on W, and then make a macro that previously was Sandblast and now will be Vampiric Draining. And actually, no, it's fine like that. No, I'd like to change them around. Stone Arrow and that one. So that macro will be Stone Arrow and one will be this one. Okay, cool. And we want to learn Animate Dead, which is going to be, which I'll put on Z. Okay, cool. So now that's much less annoying to use with Auto Butcher, because you can actually just animate everything, all the corpses you can see at the one time. It's at 2%. Is it worth learning? I don't have enough spell levels for Control Undead. That might be worth learning in the future. I'll just have to remember that. It's really good against, say, flayed ghosts and that sort of thing, because it will just immediately give you all your flayed HP back. Alright, so that's our orc done. Let's go do D15, which is that one. If you do the $, it will make you go to the deepest floor of that branch that you've seen. Right, and down one more. Okay, Vampiric Draining gives us a pseudo heal. Alright, we could have animated dead that guy. There we go. Ooh, okay. Do not fight slime creatures in hallways. You're gonna die. So see, just to show it off, we've lost 11 HP. So if I Vampiric Drain him... Oh, that was Stone Arrow there. There we go. We went to 120 and then 127. Although part of that was just killing him. But the point is, we now have pseudo heal that we can use in the middle of combat. One Scattershot has 3 on it. Let's LRD them both. Some pretty good value. It only works when you're damaged though. So I could do it now. Oh yeah, okay. Never mind. Just in order to be like, hey look, I can heal. I'm actually just dying because that's a very large slime creature. So that was definitely not worth. Let's see if we can manage to heal up by way of killing things and or vamp draining rather than healing here. Okay, so we want to vamp drain. Oh yeah, it works. So this is what playing a Deep Dwarf becomes like if you don't pick McLeb. You just become vamp draining. Not that one. Stone Arrow, yeah. Becomes vamp draining the musical. Well, I guess you don't have to sing, but that's an Etten. Let's have a demon. You can LID them both. I can't actually see that well though, which is kind of annoying. Got myself. It's all good. Okay, there we go. Good. These smoke demons are so strong in terms of the lesser demons. And this is what I was talking about last episode. Hey, shield! Oh wow. This game has a shield, no way. But when I was talking about the depths vault being dangerous, like we had an Etten here as well as a... I don't know, what did we have? We had a Centaur Warrior and an Ogre Mage all at once. Alright, let's see what this glowing shield is. +2. If I just wear this at the moment, it's not too bad. Let's stop armor then. Let's go focus shields and maybe even stop fighting. So we'll go 2/3 of our experience into shields and we'll go spellcasting just for a little bit while we remove some of the shield penalty to get our spells being fully usable again. And then I can just train shields a little bit more gradually. Can LID that guy? It's always very satisfying to do. Oh man. Go my 2-headed ogre skeleton. Rip. Deep Dwarves are pretty good with shields. They have +1, so it should be a relatively quick exercise. I haven't yet caught on to the fact that my Stone Arrow macro has been switched in Amulet. I'm going to say, of the regular amulets, there's probably not one that I would prefer to Reflection, because we've got a +4 mutation as well as a shield, and then having Reflection with that much shield is really good. Hey, there's a buckler. That's even better. Okay, ultimately you want the shield, but the buckler only requires 4 skill. Actually, I don't care. This is how much of a... I actually don't mind. Alright, well let's identify that amulet anyway. Now we just picked up an ID scroll, just for science. It's Guardian Spirit, okay, so it doesn't even work. Did we fail that? Okay, 6%, I guess. Something hits me. Okay, that's got to be an unseen horror. The best way to deal with that is to just get in a hallway, hold your control button, which makes you swing without moving, and then just swing the direction that you suspect or know that it's in. Okay, D15. Time to go do our lab branches. You're better off doing Swamp, is usually the easiest one. Can be harder if you don't have some sort of, if you're say an axe user and you don't have a flaming weapon, but usually you want to do Swamp first. Let's see, could go by, no, I guess we're trying to save 60 gold in Swamp in order to get the Arlek Pain Dagger for Snake, which should be fine, but it means I'll hang on to my money for now. I've got up poison on my ringmail, but if I could, I'd really like to get a Swamp Dragon Scales. That's a much better armor than a ringmail is. It's still relatively light, but it gives you more protection. Ooh, books. Can we stab him? No. Is this our shatter? Ghost crab. Okay. Stone arrow him down. Book of Frost. No, that's not going to do it. Where are all our earth spells at? If you didn't have our poison in swamp, well, it's not a huge deal for a deep dwarf because your damage shaving reduces poison damage, but you can use lignification to try to kill the swamp dragons you see, and then steal their armor. Okay, don't fight in water as well, by the way. It makes you fumble your attacks. Why did that hurt so much? I guess I don't have any RC, but still, that really hurt. We're starving. Nearly. Alright, here we go. Vamp Drain Abuse. Shields to 4. It's the Deep Dwarf life. It's vamp draining things to death. Alright. Swamp Dragon Scales, let's go. That's a Thorn Hunter. That's a massive worry. These guys do insane amounts of damage. Let's make a demon, or even 2. Okay, I'm gonna say they probably have RN. Yep, they're immune. So my Pain Dagger's not gonna do anything. I need to do Stone Arrow. And do this slowly. I don't know about this. Okay, we got there. But don't ever underestimate Thorn Hunters. Okay, enchant armor. Again, it's going to go on the gloves of archery. And an ID scroll. Okay, we have a new staff. Staff of Death. No, not going to bother with that. I mean, if I were really bothered to, I could maybe pull out the Staff of Death, and then I'd have better vamp drainings, and then no, it's not worth the tedium. Shields to 5, so it's already going up pretty quickly. My spells are all pretty castable. Animate Dead's at 9% and it's white. LRD's down to 4. Yeah, that's pretty faster than I was expecting. 5-headed Hydra, can we stab him? Oh, stabbed! Sick. That's our 2.5 stealth. Getting a 6 stab. Because we have short blades trained, so we actually, if we can sneak up on something, we can stab it relatively effectively. Oh man, that was awesome. Scroll of Acquirement. Alright. Interesting. We definitely don't need a weapon. We've got those covered. We could go armor. Jewelry is usually a meh option. But I could go book and try to get these higher earth spells. Evocables would also not be terrible. Particularly if we got, say, a File of Floods. I've got the staves that I would want. Food and gold, meh. I think really it's between armor and book. And I'm gonna go book. Let's try to get the earth spells. That's got our shatter. No, it doesn't. But it's got crystal spear. It's a level 8 conjuration. Okay. It's gonna be a while before we can use crystal spear, and we'll have to train conjurations if we're going to be doing that. So let's see. We'll just drop it for now. We can come back. So good that we got Crystal Sphere. A bit unfortunate that we didn't get Shatter or Iron Shot, which would be preferable. Iron Shot does less damage, but it's also lower level, so you don't need as much conjurations as Crystal Spear does. Spriggan Riders are pretty scary. They have good MR, so I can't really hex them, I believe. Let's see. What is going on there? Yeah, only 14%. And I've seen that there are multiple Spriggan Riders as well as this other stuff, so I'm going to make a demon. He's being attacked by things from behind. Okay. Let's go again. I need to be careful that I don't just get Titanic slimed here. This might be a good time to use the lightning rod. No, okay. Let's take this slowly. Okay. Yeah, I think we're okay. Alright, yep, good. My smoke demon was killing the Spriggan Rider, who was the most threatening one there. Also, I guess the Titanic slimes would be threatening if they all joined forces. Alright. Need to get to this ghost crab. I guess I could just be acid wanding him. Alright, there you go, there he is. So I want to stone arrow him and not just the random other things. Good. More vamp drains. He does the same thing. Tyrant leeches also have vamp drain. So we have a bit of a vamp draining war going on. He died to reflection. He was throwing stones. What an idiot. Okay, I think these guys are also RN. Yeah, immune. Basically any plant species are not going to be susceptible to draining or pain. That's the good thing about earth magic though, is that it works on everything. There's nothing in the game that resists earth magic, because it's basically like, it's the physical damage type, I suppose. It's been pretty straightforward so far. I just realized that I've been shooting my bolts into the water, which I probably shouldn't do. How are we going for shields? 6.4. I think my spells look pretty good, so I'll leave it focused, but I'm going to turn my fighting skill back on for more HP and probably armour. Yeah. Okay. A bit more AC, especially if we get a Swamp Dragon Scales. The extra AC skill will give us more AC. Yeah, so there's an ice cave on this level. We don't have any RC at all, so it's kind of dangerous, but I want to do it. Let's see. Do you see any ice tiles here? No. I could magic map. I've got 4 of those. That's not a million. Yes, leave me a comment if that's correct. I got one before. Made me laugh. It was like, yes, I can confirm that 15 stones is not actually a million. Alright, maybe I'll check another stair. Maybe that will give us the information we need. Don't think so. Alright, I'm gonna magic map it. It's all the way in the bottom right hand corner, so I'm glad I did that because feel like it's unlikely that I was ever going to find that one in time. Okay. So, because I don't have RC, it's quite dangerous. I have 3 potions of resistance. If it's one that I'm able to do, where I get to the end and there's going to be a frost giant or something. But there are some types that with RC, I'm just going to immediately leave. Because it's just too dangerous. There's another swamp dragon. We're going to get lucky this time. You don't want to kill him over the water, because then you definitely won't be getting an armor. No, never lucky. Oh man, a double ice statue? Well, I can LRD these guys, so I guess that's okay. We're starving though. LRD is very effective against statues. Good. Okay. Let's go in. Let's see what this is like. This looks like one we can do, I think. It might be the one with all the ice devils, actually. Might not be one we can do. Although these all have really bad MR, so yeah, look at that. If they're scary, we can just confuse them. Yeah, so actually this is fine. Although the freezing race, not quite as fine. 61% chance to confuse. Yeah, okay, that's fine. Get our 6 stabs. And again. Good. Check this amulet of reflection. Maybe it's even more. It's less. +4. We'll be going with. Ooh, books. We're not good with habitation at all. The reference book of the mutagenic birds. Interesting. It has spire in it, so that means we can turn off the book of callings from our shopping list. Alright, so this has spire, swiftness, irradiate, hydroform, beastly appendage. Spire is the only one of these that I'd probably learn on this character. Swiftness can be useful sometimes on some characters, but I'm not going to learn charms just for that. Or air magic just for that. This is a dire elephant simulacrum. I was about to say, yeah, it's actually quite likely that this thing is just going to destroy me. Okay, we confused it. There we go. It's better. Simulacrum, and this is an iron troll, so it's a similar thing. Oh man, we're stuck in that freezing cloud. Yeah, simulacrums really hurt, especially if you have no RC. This worries me a bit. Having to walk through this cold cloud area, picking up my bolts. Yeah, let's just get out of it. I'm gonna heal. Okay, I didn't lose. And port my bolt. Failed it. There we go. And pass wall. We miscast it. Okay, we'll just walk through. All right. Why is everything failing? I mean, appetition's 36%. That one makes sense, but pass wall's 2. That one shouldn't be failing. Troll simulacrum. That one's not too scary. And Naga's fine. What we're really worried about here is the Ice Fiend ending. This guy, there you go. Refuse to be confused. Kind of rhymed. It's 8. Same thing. I feel like, oh, we still have 5 charges. Come on, guy. Shields to 7. Okay, 15 is the point where we remove our penalty. Stone arrow him. The ice devils are not as scary as the freezing race, believe it or not. These guys don't seem to hit as hard, and they don't slow you. Alright, where's our ice fiend at? That's a gold dragon simulacrum. That is one you absolutely 100% do not want to get hit by without RC. Can I enslave it? I can. Alright, let's go. Go that way. Alright. Gold dragon dude. You can fight the others. Go. Please don't uncharm right next to me. He did. Ah! Let's go again. I knew it was about to happen. I could see it. That's our enslavement done. Get away from me. Okay, the other dudes just aren't there. Okay, you can LRD simulacrums as well. Yes, we'll get our own one. And yes, he's not charmed, as you'd probably expect. Yeah, there you go. Check out all that LRD. Yeah, we're gonna have to step in it. Pretty strong. Don't want to be hit by this guy. I'm faster than he is, so I can just kite and wait for more LRD mana. Good. Let's eat again. Okay. Let's not walk in the freezing clouds with no RC. Okay. Where's our Ice Fiend at? What am I going to do for the Ice Fiend? I don't know. I guess I'm a Kleb, so I probably just make demons. And I resistance for some RC. Okay, good. I was hoping I wasn't about to come out of that area hurt and about to be right on top of a demon. Alright, so there's a demon. Alright, I have a different plan. Let's, okay, I'm gonna read an immolation scroll. And then let's blow one of these guys up. Okay, he's on top of me. Okay, that's the plan. So all the other stuff, you just saw all the kills that got accepted. Unfortunately, we couldn't see it, so we didn't get to revel in the explosion. But all those dudes just blew up. And so now the Ice Fiend has to come through the fire to get to me, and hopefully it was quite hurt. I'm going to guess that it probably isn't dead. Although I could wait and resistance when and if I see it. Maybe. Let's go the Staff of Earth because we're going to want to fight it with... Yeah, okay, still there. We don't want to fight it with stone arrows and LRDs. Okay, I want resistance because I have no RC. There we go, just got tormented. And there's a harpy that's on top of me. What can I do? Confuse it maybe? Okay, he just blew up right in my face. We just got tormented again. Alright, so this is getting a bit scary. We don't want to get Bolt of Colded here and just die. So I'm going to step around the corner. I'm going to heal. And use my ability to heal. We lost our magical essence, that's okay. Alright. Not that time. What is the Fiend doing? There he is, okay. So I'm going to Throwing Net him. If you didn't know, throwing nets are very good on Fiends. I'm going to LRD the Iron Troll Simulacrum. That will hit the Fiend with the damage and then also will make him explode when and if I kill the Iron Troll. There we go, alright. So we did it. That was a bit fun and exciting. It's mostly just the Harpy because he was faster than me and he exploded on the cloud of fire. Anyway, we got there. Now do we get some sweet loot? Looks like it. That's an artifact ring. Let's try that. It's got ice and slay +6. Okay. It's probably worth having. just even if, because we don't have any other form of RC, so in a pinch we can put that on if we need. We have artifact boots here. It has R poison, RF, Dex -5, and extra stealth. I don't have any RF either. Although, hang on, we're finding more things. Let's hang on a sec. No, that's not RF. And artifact gloves. It means that I'm gonna lose my archery if I use these. But I guess I'm curious enough. Let's find out. R poison, MR, strength -4. More MR is good. That gives me 3 points if I don't have my sword up. But then, hang on, oh, those boots give me... I'd have to go Dex -5 to get the RF from the other boots. Is that worth it? Maybe. I've got 16 EV at the moment. -5 Dex gives me 14, so I'm losing two points of EV in order to get RF. Is that worth it? What if I wear the other boots? Because the other boots give me int +4. MR minus, but I'm also getting MR off my gloves, and then if I equip the sword, I'd have, I think, 3 points. Let's see. Alright. Okay. This gives us 3 points if we need it with the sword. I guess that's sufficient. That lets me keep my evasion, and it gives me extra int, which helps with spellcasting. So I guess that's the way that we'll do this. It also would let me use the Slay +6 ring, just generally if I wanted to. But I think for now, would I? I could have 1 point of RC and no RF, but +6 Slay. It's probably worth it. Alright, let's go. Mage Conduct. Heavily runed plate armor. There's no way we're ever going to want plate armor. It's too heavy. But you know what? Maybe it's got wizardry and plus... No, there's just no way. I'll bring it out, but then I'm going to drop it outside. Okay, so that was a really good haul that we just ended up pulling out of that ice cave. So I guess we now are dropping... It kind of hurts to lose our gloves of archery like this. I'm going to keep them. But we're going to drop the boots with -5 Dex. And the ruined plate now. Okay. And I guess this would be a decent time to wrap this one up. If you join me in the next one, we'll finish off our swamp here, grab the swamp rune, and then we'll head into Snake. Hopefully see you then.